Sit cross-legged. Back straight. Both the hands on knees. Eyes are closed. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let go your face muscles, neck, shoulder, back and legs. So we'll begin. Today's Friday, so we dedicate some thought process before we do our session to talk about the moon aspect. Again, the moon here is just a representation, just like the sun. Sun represents that inner one thing which defines us as a life. If we keep the body and mind aside, then what is it that makes you alive? That part is the sun. And the moon aspect here we are talking about is that sun, or that element of us, has some purpose and or some characteristics. It is outward characteristics. Now the whole cause of all the thing which is happening right now with us and the whole being, the way we are, the circumstances and everything, boils back. If you go to the cause, from the gross to the cause, and ultimate cause of it is that sun element, that aspect of life. And that's the main cause of whatever is happening. And in a way, the way moon reflects the light of sun, in the same form, what's happening reflects exactly what we are, right deep within us. And that's just a reminder for today that we practice, that whatever we are doing can also be brought into yoga practice. It is nothing separate, but for the duration of the practice of sun related Surya Namaskar or anything devoted to align ourselves more with the self, we always create a gap, create a little separation, practice ourselves so that we do not mingle and mix all that consciousness, the outside and the inside. And that's the whole purpose of the philosophy of the Sankhya. When we say Sankhya, basically we are discriminating, we are distinguishing something. So we are creating a gap and trying to merge more, align more with the cause, rather than that mixture of things happening from the outside. Now we'll begin with our one set of Surya Namaskar, both the feet together, both the palms together, thumb touching the chest and back is straight. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, completely let go. Visualize the rising sun. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavrano Satyadharmaya Drishtaye Om Mitraya Namaha. And bring both the hands up. Look up towards the ceiling and a little back bend. So maintain the stretch in the upper body. More important that you feel the stretch in the neck as you look up towards your hands. Keep that stretch. Focus on the throat region. Hastottanasana. Om Raviye Namaha. Now keeping the arms beside your ears, we'll slowly bend forward. Let go our whole upper body. Legs are straight, knees are locked. Padhastasana. This is the first level of Padhastasana. We are not going beyond our limits. Our simple goal here is to completely let go our upper body so that there is maximum blood flow towards the top of the head. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now put the hands beside our feet. Right leg goes back, right knees on the floor. Come up on your fingertips, look diagonally up. So there's maximum gap between thigh, chest, and expand your chest. Stay here, gazes diagonally up as if you're ready to receive from that higher consciousness, that divine aspect, something which is beyond the body and the mind. And you're ready to receive it through the center of the eyebrows. And the light goes all the way to the navel region. Align yourself to that line. Om Bhanave Namaha. And then we bring our other leg back, so our whole body is in one straight line, plank. Maintain that, head, neck, back, and legs all aligned. Focus is on the core. Almost all the muscles are here engaged. You can try to relax the face muscles. Om Khagaya Namaha. Both the knees on the floor, chest and chin straight towards the ground. 8 parts are touching the ground. Maintain that. Let go your face muscles, back of your ears, your shoulders, elbows, ankles. Shane Namaha. And then we straighten our body. As we breathe in, head up, look up towards the ceiling, elbows are bent. If you want to make this simple, you can also keep your palms and your forearm on the floor and focus only on your tailbone region. Let go your legs. Bhujangasana. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Now we bring middle body all the way up, chin closer to chest, heels pushing towards the ground. Maintain the stretch in the calf muscles by constantly pushing heels towards the ground. Top of the head is comfortably pointing towards ground. Mountain pose. Keep a smile on your face. Om Marichay Namaha. Both the knees on the floor, right leg in the front, come up on your fingertips, look diagonally. So there's again maximum gap between thigh, chest. Expand your chest, look upwards. With each breathe in, we want to maintain the stretch, feel the stretch in the thighs, create more stretch if you want by maximizing the distance between thigh and chest. And with each breathe out, let go one more muscle from the upper body, maybe your shoulders, hands, face muscles. Maintain a smile on your face, that will relax the face muscles. Om Adityaya Namaha. And now we'll bring the other leg in the front. Both the legs are together. Straighten your, both the feet are together. Straighten your legs. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, stomach is pulled in. Grab hold of your toes, ankles, whatever is available. Maintain that stretch in the legs, in the hands. Let go your head. Again, Padhastasana level 2. Focuses on tailbone. Make sure that you have a good stretch in the hands and legs. And then release. Om Savitre Namaha. Now keeping your arms beside your ears, we'll slowly come up. Look up towards the ceiling and a little back bend. Maintain again the stretch in upper body. Feel the stretch in throat region. Hastottanasana. Om Arkaya Namaha. And then we spread our arms wide. Pranamasana. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. So that completes our half round right side. We always take our own good amount of time to create that attitude, that aspiration, as if we are pointing or rising upwards, just like a fire. Fire was one of the gods in the Vedas, and it's given pretty high importance. If you see, the yagnas also are done in fire, and if you see the direction of fire, it's always upwards. It always trying to rise up. And the same form, the fire represents what does drive you to rise up. So we'll begin left side. Breathe in, both the hands up. Breathe out, both the hands down. Breathe in, left leg back. Breathe out, right leg back. Hold your breath. Hold your plank. Go in Ashtang. Breathe in, Bhujang. Breathe out, mountain. Breathe in, both the knees on the floor, left leg in the front. Breathe out, right leg in the front. Breathe in, both the hands up. Breathe out, Pranamasana. So we'll do the rest of the 11 rounds as fast as we can. We want to build up heat. And at the same time, when we are doing faster rounds, we still want to let go of the muscles which are not needed. That conserves energy, and that's how Hatha Yoga poses are done. Hatha, that is both hot and cold, that is stretch and relaxation. We want to bring in both the energies to the equal amount and keep that joy of practice. So we'll begin right side. Left side. 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 Three more rounds. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Last one. Right side. Left side. Take your time to finish the rounds. Once done, stay still. There's no movement. Simple observation, keeping the spine straight, chest expanded. Observe the heat generated, the blood flow, any change you feel from the beginning of the session to now. So one aspect of practice of yoga is keeping everything aside, what's happening in the life and outside in the world, and simply practicing for going deeper and deeper within self. The practices like any form, nada yoga, meditation, japa yoga, any form can be picked. In fact, you can find your own form, something where you can focus on. And when you focus, that the first stage is the only thing which exists for you is that object, and you kind of have no sense of what's around that object, only that object and you. Then the next stage is only the object is felt, you are also lost. Your senses of what you sense within and outside yourself is lost. You only can see the object. And the last is when the object is also gone and nothing remains. So that's the last stage of samadhi, where many of the yogis in India have left their body, and it's like a perfect union of this self which you have identified to that universal absolute consciousness. Now we'll begin our moon practice. I have my mat cross. I'm at the right side, both the feet together, both the hands are interlaced, index finger out and up. So we'll keep our hands straight, upper arm touching the ears, gaze is in front, either eyes closed or open, chin is slightly up. Our whole feet is on the ground. Whole body is engaged here. We are trying to make sure that our legs are straight, our chest is expanded, stomach is pulled in, up, forearm is touching the ears, chin is slightly up. Maintain this. You can count your breathing roughly for 10 breaths. So that is one form of practice where we abandon the outside world and we are completely focusing on the inward. And that's why you see many people in India who have that kind of goal, going to Himalayas and doing their practice. They want to have minimum influence from the outside for what they are practicing. And then there is another form, that is the moon, where we bring in the practice in our day-to-day world in any form, setting some specific goals as per the desires. So we'll breathe in, stretch up, breathe out, we'll bend towards the left side, only side bend, maintain the stretch. When you're here, make sure that the hands are not relaxed, especially your right hand is straight and stretched towards the left side. Your whole body in the right side is stretched. Head is between the hands. There is no stretch in the neck or head. It's comfortably between the hands. All the stretch is in the outside of the right side. Starting from your right index, going all the way from your right arms to right waistline to right thigh, right calf muscle, right feet. Feel that stretch, maintain that stretch, enjoy that stretch. And then breathe out, enjoy the relaxation at the left side. Your whole left side is let go. The right side is stretched. Our body is warmed up, so we can stretch a little further more here. Maintain that stretch and enjoy that stretch. Immense benefit of stretching a little further. And then we'll slowly come up as we breathe in. Breathe out, left leg goes towards the left. We'll go in Devi Asana. So either all the fingers spread out in front, or you can also keep Jnana Mudra. Spine is straight. You can comfortably sit down as low as possible, not beyond going 90 degrees in the legs, and back is straight, tail pointing towards the ground. This is Devi Asana. Various forms of goddesses are worshipped, whether your goal is to earn money, earn wealth, or earn prosperity, then Lakshmi Ma is worshipped. If you value or your goal is towards the arts, music, books, knowledge, then Saraswati Ma is worshipped. If you're a warrior fighting against something, like an activist, then Durga Ma can be worshipped. If you're furious to destroy something, Kali Ma. Now we'll straighten both the hands, both the legs, left feet points towards the left. We'll keep our stomach pulled in, maintain the straight body, and then only turn our hands sideways. Doesn't matter whether your left hand goes all the way down, right hand points towards the ceiling, and then consciously look towards your right hand so that your right waistline is engaged, right shoulder is pushed back. Once you get that engagement in the middle body, then you can bring your left hand more closer to the ground, creating more stretch in the right waistline. When you feel that you are stretching it to your limit, just stay there, enjoy that stretch in the right side, relax your left side. The more you can relax the left side, the more you can stretch the right. Stay there, normal breathing, Trikonasana. Another classical pose among the poses which is recommended to be done every day for the Manipura chakra. So Manipura chakra governs the purpose, the goal, what you're setting for yourself. So in the moon aspect, the goals are set as per the desires, as per the needs we feel within. And one after the other, one goal and then the other goal. As we keep our practice, our goals keep changing from one to the other as we go deeper on the layers of the ignorance we talked about. The needs and the desires which you sense from within gradually start to change. But at this moment, whatever your goal is, you fix on that, keep working on that, whether in tiny steps, actions, thoughts, karma, in any form you want to create it. And I will slowly bring our right hand towards the left, both the hands on the left knee. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, pull your stomach all the way in and then bend forward. Both the hands, fingertips are on the ground comfortably there, just to maintain the balance. There is not much strength in the hands here.
They are just there to maintain your balance. The main strength is coming from the legs by keeping them straight, and the stretch is coming from the forehead, trying to touch the knee. Doesn't matter whether it touches or not, but you can sense that burning sensation in the back of your left knee, in your side of your waistline. Maintain that stretch, enjoy that stretch. Pashwottanasana. As per the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, it is best to set one goal. You might have multiple things to do, but it is always better to work towards one specific goal more clearly, achieve it, and then go to the next one. Now we'll bring our right knee on the floor. We'll come like side Ashwasanchalanasana, and then slowly move up, both the hands up, palms together above the head. You can also stay here, Anjani Asana, look up, and whoever feels ready to do Ardha Chandrasana, they can bend their hands back, head back as possible. Maximum stretch in the neck. Stay here roughly 10 breaths. Focus is on the throat. Slowly come back. We'll bring both the hands side. Get a good balance and then turn in front. Right heel is on the floor, all the toes pointing up. Hands are comfortably in front, gaze in front. Maintain this pose, Skandhasana level 1. You're on your left toe here and right heel is on the floor. So this is first stage. Whoever feels ready, they can bring their left feet on the ground. Let your right feet get a good grip. Your right inner thigh will stretch a little more. Both the hands in front, interlaced, gaze in front. This is level 2 of Skandasana. If you don't feel comfortable here, you can stay in the level 1. Focus on the stretch you feel in the thighs. Maintain that. Enjoy that. If you can let go your face muscles. Let go your left thigh. And then both the hands on the floor. We'll push ourselves up and we go towards the right. Bend again, left. We are on our right toe. Left heel is on the floor, all the toes of left feet pointing up. We are comfortably seated here. Feel the stretch, enjoy the stretch, get a good grip of your hands in front. Whoever feels ready, they can go in the next level where right feet goes on the floor, Left feet, if required, can support on the ground, both the hands in front, Skandhasana. As we rely on the desires and the need for the moon aspect, there is a wide chance that we sometimes base our goals on some fantasies rather than the real want or desire. And that's again part of the journey of moon aspect. As you set that goal, start working towards it. At one point, you will realize that it's coming from outside and not from within. And then both the hands on the floor again. We'll turn towards the right side. Left knees on the floor again, like side Ashwasanchalanasana. Once you have a good balance here, one way, if you feel good about your stretching here, you can also let there be maximum gap between thigh and chest, like we do in Surya Namaskar. And you can create that stretch in the side and then move up. Both the hands up. We'll go in Ardha Chandrasana. Look up and then back. Go back, look back, maximum stretch in the neck. You can count your breathing. Stay here, maintain the balance. Focus is on the throat region. Maximum stretch in the throat region. This pose works on the strengthening the central nervous system, helping us to go through the day-to-day stresses on the nervous system. Then we'll come back, put the hands on floor. Once you have a good balance here, then straighten your legs. As you straighten your legs, take a deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, pull your stomach all the way in and then bring your forehead as closer to the knee as possible. Paschimottanasana, other side. You'll feel that stretch in the back of your right knee and the side. Stay there. Normal breathing. And then slowly we'll bring our right hand in front of our right feet. Left hand goes up straight, pointing towards the ceiling. And same thing, we are going to try to look straight. Our gaze is straight. It's not a side gaze. Straight gaze towards our left hand. For that, you'll have to twist your left waistline. You'll have to engage that. Stomach is pulled in. Right hand is relaxed. Once you're here, bring your right hand more closer to the ground. And then feel the stretch in the left waistline. Enjoy that stretch. Let there be maximum stretch there. Stomach is still pulled in. Normal breathing. Trikonasana. Both the legs are straight. Knees are not bending. Hands are straight. Gaze is up. You must feel the engagement of left waistline. "30 seconds roughly. or you can count your 10 breaths. And now we'll come in star pose, sit down. Again, Devyasana, back straight. Both the hands are roughly 90 degrees, legs are roughly 90 degrees. More important to keep your spine straight, tailbone pointing towards the ground. Gaze in front, eyes closed or open, doesn't matter. Stay here. This pose represents the feminine energy, not necessarily female, but the feminine energy that relates to compassion, love, or ups and downs, the moods. Emotions. The creative. And then slowly we'll straighten legs and hands, bring our right feet towards the left side, both the hands again up as we stretch up. Breathe in, stretch up, stomach pulled in. As we breathe out, we'll bend towards the right side. Only side bend. Doesn't matter how far you are going, more important that you feel your whole left side stretched. You can even imagine that you have a rope in your hand, and that rope is going from your right fingertip all the way towards your left fingertip, from there all the way towards the left feet. And you're stepping on that rope with the left feet, and you're stretching that rope with your left fingertip. Maintain that stretch, maintain that pull, normal breathing. Right side is relaxed, left side is stretched. While practicing, always keep this focus inward on the stretch, on the relaxation, on the joy we are reaping in, or trying to put this joy all the way in the practice. And then slowly come up, stretch up again. Again, both the legs are together, stretched, stomach is pulled in, chest is expanded, chin slightly up, forearm touching the ears. Maintain this Namaskar asana. So that completes our half round of Chandra Namaskar. We came from the right side to the left, as if from the full moon to the no moon. And now we'll go from no moon to full moon. 14 days, 14 phases, and the same 14 steps from right to left, and now back from left to right. You can also visualize those all phases as you go from left to right of the moon, going from no moon to the small crescent visible, and from there going to the half crescent, and then filling more and more, and then again full moon. So we'll begin. This time we'll use breathing, and we'll go a little more faster. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg goes towards the right, sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight, right feet points towards the right. We'll just bend side. Trikonasana, look up. Breathe out, left hand goes towards the right. Both the hands are on the leg. Breathe out, forehead as close to the knee. Both the hands on the floor. Breathe in, left knee on the floor. Both the hands up and back. Chandra Namaskar. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Will immediately turn in front. Left heel on the floor, all the toes pointing up of left feet. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, the other side. Right heel on the floor, all the toes pointing up. The other side. Breathe in, turn towards the left. Again, immediately come up. Ardha Chandra Namaskar. Breathe out, and at the same time, pull your stomach in. Straighten your legs. Let your forehead go as close to the knee as possible. Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, right hand goes up. Look up. Trikonasana. Breathe out. Devyasana. Breathe in, left feet goes towards the right. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. So that completes our one full round. We'll do this second one by our own self. I'm not going to say each pose, but I'm just going to say right to left and then left to right. It's okay if you do not remember the poses. Try to do as many as you can. The more focus is on the flow and the grace and visualizing something. It can be the moon. It can be as if you're going from the full moon to no moon and no moon to full moon, or you can also imagine as if you're going from one end of the crescent of the moon, sliding through and going to the other end. And then from again that side, you're again coming up. You can visualize anything which makes you flow through the poses gracefully. So we'll begin right to left by our own. Now left to right. And release. Once you're done, you can lie on your back. We'll do a quick shavasana. Both the feet apart, both the hands beside the body, palms facing up. The heat generated in the moon Chandra Namaskar is different than the heat generated in the sun salutations. In the same way, the moon salutations works very effectively on how you feel at the mental level, the mental state or the thought level. It really calms you down. And after the Chandra Namaskar, you can actually just sit down and be calm with yourself. Whereas with the sun salutations, you want to just spring up and do some activity. That's the difference between both, and both aspects are needed. One is not higher than the other. So we'll relax on Shavasana, in Shavasana. I'm going to name different parts of the body. Bring your attention on that part, move that part, clench those muscles, and then let go. We'll start with both the toes together, both the feet fingers, both the feet together, both the ankles.
calf muscles, knee joint, thigh muscles. We'll move our legs, bend them, cross them, do any movement, and then let go. We're not going to move our legs in Yoga Nidra. Bring your attention on lower back, middle back, upper back, your whole spine. Again, feel the weight of your back. Let all the weight be surrendered on the floor. Bring your attention on both the shoulders, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palms, and fingers. You can bend your hands, cross them in the front, stretch above your head or sideways. Do any movement and then let go. Both the hands are beside the body, palms facing up. Now we're not going to move our hands in the whole Yoga Nidra. Bring your attention on neck, chest, stomach, abdomen, upper body, back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, eyebrows, eyeballs, nose, cheeks, upper lip, chin, jaw, tongue and teeth, both the ears together, back of your ears, your throat, your whole face, your whole body. Take a couple of deep breaths. I'm going to give you some visualizations to do. Try to visualize it as real as possible, as if it's happening right now with you. I want you to imagine that you're lying here and some form of you, which is not the body, can move and can stand up. The same form, same you, but it's as if your astral body, which is looking at your own body from the outside. Try to visualize that as if you, that other part, is standing right beside this body and observing. Now that other you, I want you to imagine that you're walking, and this other you has all the dimensions possible. It's not obstructed by the walls. It doesn't need to walk. It can actually fly. Try to visualize that you are got that dimension you have rising up, going beyond the walls, going all the way up in the sky. And you can decide where you want to go. I want you to fix up one place. It can be your close relative, it can be close friend, or a particular place where you want to go, and imagine that the other self can travel, can decide, and imagine that traveling all the way to the place where you want to go. Visualize that travel. Visualize that you have reached that place. Now, nobody else can see you, but you can see everything. You can enter the wall. You can go out of the wall. Try to visualize that house. Try to visualize the exact people you wanted to meet. Imagine them doing their day-to-day activities, their sound. What they're feeling. Try to visualize each and every minute detail of that house. Walk around. Meet those all people you wanted to meet. Watch them carefully. And then slowly try to imagine that now it's time to leave. And from there, you again visualize going out, traveling all the way from there to the place where your body is lying. Now come all the way from there, inside the house, inside the room, from that ceiling. And you're again merged with the body. Bring your attention in the center of the eyebrows. Repeat your resolve, one thing which you want to achieve very clearly in one sentence. And then we'll move our hands, move our feet, turn to one side and sit. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Rashmi.
Welcome.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Anashri.
Namaste.
Bye.
Bye.